So I just reiterate that tell Vorgor that we were here and we're willing to lend assistance. And then I guess we'll take our leave.
Alright, well, the message may or may not get relayed correctly.
Yeah, I know that. I'm wondering whether or not they'll even tell him, but I tried.
Alright, pick a building. Move your gem. That gem is
Let's
still
go to the
too
building with all the
big.
treasure.
The abominable dome.
Yeah, that's
I
what it's
like that.
called. I found a way to label.
We're going
It's
up.
it's a process, but while you guys are talking, I'm willing to do it. Yeah. So a building somewhere up over there. Alright. Um Amara, you probably have pretty keen senses to these kind of things. But as you guys are like starting to move forward in this direction, you notice that this region up over here seems to be very thick with really big plants and vines and stuff just consuming that whole region over there. Kind of where the light gray stuff is.
I can use my greater thingamathing.
Sounds
Greater
awesome.
black tentacles. There's plants.
Can you talk with them?
I'm joking.
You guys are too far away to really like do anything about it, obviously, but
I
she
guess
senses plants over there.
I think we could all talk to him if we really wanted.
You can always talk to plants.
Yeah, talk to anything really.
It's true.
That's Nizzo's philosophy on life. You can talk to anything.
Okay, so what do you guys do? You guys go into like a building somewhere over here?
Um, what's this big old triangle one? Let's check this one out.
Okay.
While we were in the Rune Forge, I learned about how you can talk to anything in certain ways to make them do what you want them to do, and we call this leadership.
I
Nothing
see.
stands out about this triangle building, but it does look like something you can go into.
Okay. Well, let's go into it quietly. And yeah, like be sneaky.
I should probably roll like perception checks and stuff, huh?
Yep. I mean, only if you want to. Alright, also because traveling across the city, takes more time than a standard city, and you guys stopped to talk to the snowman, it is now 3. And give me a percentage, somebody. Okay, so you guys get into the building with no disturbances, and it's like all others, it's just rubble, waste. So what would you like to do here?
Explore the triangle building.
It's just rubble and waste. There's nothing special about the building.
Oh, okay.
We're
Alright, well,
using the
moving on.
quill, aren't we?
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I don't think we should use the quill this soon. I think we should check out what we check out and then decide what to use the quill on. Because remember, we can only get it once per day. We might find something else more pressing. What about over here?
Okay. More buildings. Very big, vast road. Strange creatures flying high, high over your heads in the sky. Perhaps ones that don't need to breathe. And all the while you guys are traveling north through the city, you're kind of going upward in a slope, and sometimes the slope gets a little steeper and not so steep, but you're always going upward.
Maybe over here.
And now that you guys are getting way closer to the plants, you can see that these are like gargantuan. Like this jungle of plants over there is just massive.
Amara, are these plants native to these altitudes?
What do I know about these plants?
Let's see. I guess, does geology fall under nature? I suppose.
I think that's the closest thing.
Okay. So, Amara, you know that there's like the volcanic flow that's kind of going over part of the city here?
Yeah.
Somehow you know that lava bombs and a devastating mudslide did, reducing much of the region to tangled rubble. The nutrient-rich mud perhaps cascade into the edge of this corridor and buried dozens of public baths built around thermal springs. And the combination of nutrients, mineral-laden waters, and favorable environment caused by the warming and humidifying influence of the hot springs resulted in a burst of strange plant and fungal growth. This ecosystem flourished, expanding across much of this area and covering it in an enveloping tangle of pallid vines and sheets of lichen. And this overgrowth ground the buildings beneath into rubble and then into soil, creating more opportunities for growth and leaving a strange high altitude fungus jungle filled with hidden stuff. Who knows, if you go in there, it's probably crazy and scary.
Dangerous.
Yes. So while the combination of fertile soil, plentiful water, and artificial warm climate did cause the beginning of the tangle spread, it has since appears to have outgrown and outlasted those natural resources. And not only does this plant life look unnaturally healthy, it also looks unnaturally large and has begun to mutate in some cases, creating wholly unnatural species that you just do not recognize.
There's
or know what
something
they
weird going on over there. There's some sort of power making those plants do things they wouldn't normally do.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Well then, uh, is this something that you think you'd be able to address, being a druid?
Maybe?
I don't have any control over plant life.
I think I have some control over plant life, but I don't have it today.
You know, Amara, that this is beyond. Like, this is too much, too many, too big, too ancient. Been here a very long time. Like, this is, back in the Runelord days, bathhouses started this, so that's how old all of this stuff is. And you know that you're not powerful enough to take on this whole jungle, whatever the hell you could possibly do.
But we might be able to find the source.
You know that there is no source. This is a natural growth, but like I said, it looks unhealthy, therefore unnatural, and is now mutating because it's probably adapting to its environment in whatever ways it can. So you don't.
Oh, okay.
I mean, perhaps maybe somebody's fueling it, you don't know, but you know that these plants were already growing on their own to this extent before this mutation, because it kind of ran out of its resources, is kind of what your guess is. And so now it's just trying to find ways to survive by mutating, much like the humanoid you guys met.
Right.
Now, whether or not you guys want to go inside, just let me know. And then also,
We'll definitely find all sorts of allies inside of there.
maybe. And to the west, you guys see that this road goes right into a cave, into the side of the mountain.
Dig site, maybe?
Hmm. The dig site?
Oh no, I'm
Want
just
to check it
guessing.
out? We're here now.
I mean, we could try to check it out. I don't really know what to do here with the.
I mean, the plants aren't moving or anything, right?
Maybe every once in a while. If you guys stand there and stare long enough over in that direction, yeah, you might see movement or hear something over there.
How much of the area ahead does this mass cover? Like everything?
Hmm?
The forest. How big is the forest ahead of us?
What do you mean?
Like, could we go around it, or does it like cover the whole city from this point on?
Oh,
Or
I
is it
guess
just
you
a
guys
square?
weren't really hearing me on this. All of this, all of that appears to be plants.
Sorry, I'm not seeing whatever you're thising.
Do you not see the arrow?
No.
I don't see an
Oh, okay, now I do.
Okay. So that's all plant.
All that grayish area appears to be this
Okay.
massive, overgrown plant jungle of mutated
Okay.
plants. That's what I'm saying. It's like, this is not something you can simply deal with. It's a matter of, do you go in there?
Not right now.
I mean, we can keep going north.
Yeah, north, or there's a cave to the
Let's explore that cave
to
over
west
there.
now. Yeah, if you want.
To the west?
Yeah.
That's where it's winding. We can go over here.
Okay. Right, you guys start going into the cave tunnel. It looks like it was a created tunnel. We'll just use the term man-made tunnel for now, but who knows actually who made it. But it is rather big in size, so rather big things can go through here. It's not crudely made, but it's not like decorated and smooth by all means, but it's a nice enough tunnel way for people to comfortably go through. And it begins to start branching, and you guys can roll a survival and tell me what direction you guys plan on heading and see whether or not you succeed.
I'm just gonna assist whoever wants to do that.
Head towards the interesting stuff.
Roll
Alright.
to assist. Roll to assist. I don't assist at all.
Yeah, let's assist Abysm because he has the better survival.
Okay.
Amara has good too.
Where are you heading? What's your plan here? What are you looking for?
I think Mara is mostly getting carried by the wisdom score. I think Abysm actually has ranks in it.
Yeah, I'm maxed out
I have
ranks
ranks in it too.
Well, you have
Just
some
not a
ranks in
whole
it, at
lot.
least. Yeah.
I just don't have any wisdom.
You have like all your ranks, and then it's a class skill, and then you're getting penalized for it not being. By the way, when you have to make that check for to potentially get rid of those negative levels that having to burn like 1 billion gold.
Oh, that's now actually. Did I put the clock at 3?
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's roughly when it happened to you yesterday. So now.
Would I be able to give him Bear's Endurance with a wand before he had to make the roll?
Mm.
I don't even know. Do you have like anything else giving you a enhancement Constitution bonus, or will this not stack anyway?
Let me check.
So if so, I'll be able to give you a slight bonus.
Yes, I have a Constitution belt +2.
Okay, so this will only help you by a +1, but it'll help a little bit. So I give you Bear's Endurance from a wand that I have like 12 charges on. Now I only have 11 charges because I'm giving you Bear's Endurance for like 3 minutes, like right when we think it's getting around the time. I don't know. It's kind of wonky, but if the DM will allow it, like maybe
Yeah.
you have some symptoms of fighting it off. I'm like, oh, I see him like sweating a lot or something. Here, I don't
The
know.
nasty thing about these negative levels is they actually they penalize the roll you have to make to get rid of the negative level.
Right, that's why any little bit helps. So here's a +1 bonus to that roll, basically. That's a really good roll, though.
Okay.
I have to make one for each.
Yep. That's
Oh,
also
that's
a
not
pretty
bad.
decent roll.
Right. You do not take permanent negative levels.
Okay.
Yay.
Feeling better.
Yay, you're back to your normal self. You
Which
no
means
longer
hit
have a
points
penalty
return properly.
to your perception roll. How does that make you feel?
Ah, I never did get a negative perception. I lost my chance.
I think I got a negative survival roll last night on Araxi. A -1 survival roll.
What direction are you guys going into the caves, though? Like, what's your agenda here? In not so simple terms, be a little more specific.
West. West, northwest.
Are there any tracks indicating people entering or leaving the cave?
Perceptions?
Yep, that's gonna be tracking.
How long in hours are you guys willing to walk before you want to check in with each other, I guess?
Let's go an hour at a time.
Okay.
Are there any tracks at the entrance of the cave?
Well, I'll get to that, but I just want to get all my info in place here. Alright, you guys do see a number of tracks that probably could only be giants of all sorts coming through here. And as the tunnels branch off, it appears that they all seem to go in different directions as the crowd thins out. And it just keeps spreading. The more tunnels you take, it seems like the amount of giants that walked the tunnel you choose is getting lesser and lesser. And you come to a point where there's a few tunnels that nobody walked. What would you like to do? We'll say an hour
It
has
seems to
passed when
be-
you run across one of these situations.
It seems to be like a dig site. But if they don't know what they're looking for, I'm not 100% sure what we are going to be looking for.
You haven't seen any signs of new digging, though. All of the tunnels that you've been through seem to be like this for quite some time. They're, kind of naturally
We're
worn,
gonna have
I
to go
guess.
deeper in then to get to the newer stuff.
Or they're old tunnels that they're looking through.
Maybe, yeah.
Should we follow some of the tracks to try and find some giants themselves that we can ask? Or do we want to avoid the tracks and see if we can just find other stuff that they may not have noticed?
I mean, I think I would rather want to find someone or something, because we can interact with that. I think a little bit more easy.
Okay. I will randomly pick a set of tracks and we will follow that to the end.
Okay, somebody roll me a percentage. Okay. Go ahead and roll me. When were those perceptions? Let's roll new perceptions. Um, Amara.
Yeah.
Down the tunnel, you are alerted by something that seems to be stealthily positioning itself, perhaps waiting to ambush. This thing seems to be attached to the ceiling. You know it sees you guys, but you also see it. What do you do? And you're in a cave, like tunnel, like a tunnelish cave. I'm trying to find a map now, but yeah. Anything specific?
I will try to point it out to the others. Look, without actually pointing, I'll say, look up at the ceiling there. There's something attached, and it's looking at us. It might want to ambush us.
Okay. To everybody else who looks up, it's hard for them to see and identify. Um,
Okay.
so choose your actions wisely.
Is it
What would you?
because I can't see it that way?
Yeah, you guys can't see it that well. It is stealthing, and it's just not visible to you. But Amara has this keen sense where she was able to spot it out. Now, it has not jumped you guys, but you haven't really done anything yet, so she knows it sees you guys, and so what do you do?
I ask her how big is.
How big is it?
Yeah.
I'm asking, how big is it?
Hold on. As you guys stop and begin talking, it begins to crawl quickly across the cavern and towards you guys, and you can roll initiatives because it does look hostile, and it becomes visible to everybody as you notice that this thing is huge.
What map are we on?
I'm working on that.
Oh, okay.
You're still in giant form, yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, this place is big enough for that. Go ahead and place yourself in like marching order as close as you can to that further corner there. The grayed out area, or wait, no, hold on. The grayed out area is all cavern wall. Oops. Yeah, whatever. But everything else you see is open area, except for, like, obviously these darker gray areas, if that makes sense. So, like, this is wall. This is wall. Okay, so this thing is on the ceiling, and Amara, unfortunately, it kind of like blends in with the appearance of the area, kind of chameleon-like, which is also why it's a little harder for them to see. Not that its skin is changing or anything like that, it's just, it looks like it's in its natural habitat, so to say, for these kind of situations. And it does appear to have, like, tentacles, I guess, but not really thick tentacles. It's really hard to describe. But it is not really moving very quickly. Its movement was kind of slow, but your better guess is that it's now approaching to attack, and everybody else is going to see it when I put it out. But do you have knowledge engineering?
Do not.
Okay, that's unfortunate. Because that's what it looks like.
Ew.
Did I get everybody's
Fought one of these
initiatives?
things.
Have you? Are you sure?
I feel like we've fought one of these things. This looks really familiar.
I don't. Maybe. Is Diana going on 24?
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I haven't actually rolled my initiative yet, have I?
Oh, okay.
Derp.
It worked out. Diana and Amara. So yeah, this thing doesn't look too friendly. It's on the ceiling. And this cavern's like 20 feet high. And it's pretty big. It looks like it could, like, its little tentacle-like strands could probably reach you guys anywhere within this place. Well, I mean, within its reach, obviously. But if it was on the ceiling and you were on the ground, it can touch you, and vice versa.
Right. And I can probably touch it pretty reasonably because it's so big.
Yes.
I don't know what this is, but I don't like it.
Oh.
Am I going first? Yeah, I'm going first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna finger of death it. Fuck this thing.
Okay.
You get Finger of Death?
I do.
What the heck?
Oh.
That's a
It's an
bard
8th level
spell?
spell.
That's a druid spell?
Druid
Apparently.
spell? Yeah. I know it's not a bard spell. Sorry. I don't know where that came from.
Okay, you get past the caster level check, and it fails the fortitude save.
It takes 160 points of damage.
Okay. It's still alive. Do you have a button for that? So I don't have to math.
I don't have a button for that. You want me to make a button for that?
Yes. Okay, while you're making that button, what does Diana do?
It's a pretty impressive opening move.
I'll tell her to back up.
I think Amara got caught off guard and she's scared. She's like, ah! Die!
That thing doesn't look normal.
That doesn't mean it's not friendly.
Yeah, it
Have
could
you
be
tried
nice.
talking to it?
No. How do I do this? Caster level.
Abyssal?
What is this?
Oh, sorry.
Now that you see Abysm, do you have Dungeoneering?
I do. One moment.
I should put him upside down because he's on the roof. There we go.
The heck?
Let's see. Was it 15 plus? Yeah, because this one's not all that common. Hey, Abysm, you know what this is?
What do we got?
Alright, this is called a mountain roper.
Okay.
So it's immune to cold, weak to fire. It's also immune to electricity. And it does have a fairly high spell resistance. It has dark vision, low light vision, pretty decent. Its worst save is reflex. The others are pretty decent. And you know that these things are... They can catch you with their strands and sap your strength. Strength damage. And they can pull you with their strands. You know, they can bite as well. You know that they can sometimes cause bleeding. And they're really good at being stealthy in mountainous regions.
Okay.
They're very good at climbing, but they're very slow. And because of their size, they're pretty easy to hit with touch attacks. But you imagine that their natural armor is... it's up there. You know that these are ambush hunters?
What you could do is just fucking throw disintegrate at it. Just like, ah, fuck it. Just kill it before it even gets to move, before it even gets its round.
Change their shape, but they're not shapeshifters. They're more like an ooze changing its shape kind of thing. So it can make itself look like different rock formations or things like that. This one does not cast transmutation spells. Or any spells for that matter. If you want a better picture of this cutie.
Maybe we didn't see it in this campaign. I know I've seen these before, though.
I know the Reign of Winter.
We fought a smaller one in Reign of Winter.
But I wasn't there for Reign of Winter.
No.
I feel like we fought one of these in this campaign. I just don't remember when.
Well, if I recall wait, no. That's something else. No. Maybe it'll come to
shield,
us, but yeah. Okay.
and that was it for me. And then I yelled out what I knew.
Okay. And Nizza?
I mean, I guess just for fun, I could shoot the Enervate wand at him. Oh, that has spell resistance, he said?
Yes.
It's still flat-footed anyway, though. I'll pull my bow out and oh, I'm not close enough, though. Damn it. I can't get sneak attack damage. I don't think I can get sneak attack damage this round against it, no matter what I do. Don't want to actually... I'll move up closer. Actually, I'm going to vanish and move up closer, do it in that order. So I turn invisible. If it doesn't have some way to detect invisibility, it doesn't know I'm right next to Abysm. Vanish number 2. And that's it for my turn. Pull out my sword as I move up, I guess.
Okay.
Actually, it's up on the ceiling. I'll pull out my bow.
Henrik. Are you still invisible, Henrik? No.
No, that would have worn off by
No.
now.
Okay, yeah.
I just hadn't taken it off.
Okay, there we go.
I'm gonna acknowledge it just to see if I can confirm what Abysm's.
Okay. Yeah, you confirm what he's saying. You also know, though, that if you get caught in one of the strands, you'll need to do slashing damage to the strand, and you can help break people out of it. You know that
Alright, well,
they can reach up to 50 feet with those strands as well.
yeah, that's a big reach.
You
Let's see,
also know
what's
that they can
my
speak
distance from it from
languages.
here? Yeah, they're intelligent.
You know it can speak Aklo. Perhaps it knows more, but you know probably Aklo.
I'm gonna move up 15 feet so that I'm within range of my short range spells. And as I move, I pull out my Wand of Scorching Ray, and I'm gonna ready an action. If it attacks us, I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna use the Wand of Scorching Ray on it, but I do call out to it. Do I know if it speaks any of my languages, like Common, Draconic, or Giant?
You don't know? You know it's capable of speaking
Yeah, I'm not
languages. It's
speaking
mostly known for Aklo.
I'm gonna try to speak Common with it. Maybe it does. Um, I'm gonna speak to it.
Which common?
Or you know what? Scratch that. I'm gonna speak Thessalonian to it.
Okay.
Maybe it knows Thessalonian. I'm gonna say to it. Like I will, I will destroy you with fire. If you attack us. That's my.
Okay. Huh. It responds, and then it attacks with a strand. as this strand lashes out to Amara. It'll move closer
Okay.
as well as it crawls along the ceiling.
Well, I warned it. This one's ornery.
Alright, the strand hits Amara. That doesn't work that way, but I'm glad your resistances work. Amara, you take 2 strength damage.
Okay.
And then with strands, with pull, I can just pull them right now, or how does that work?
It pulls them a certain distance. Get close.
Okay. Amara,
Do you need to make grapple checks on me?
no.
I don't think it's a grapple, but it might be a.
It's not a grapple.
Like, I don't remember.
Oh, okay.
It's either just a property that happens on the attack, or you have to maybe make a CMB, but it's not grapple. It's something separate.
Yeah. It's a ranged attack, and then it takes your strength and then pulls you. I mean, okay. Anyways, so that's how it responds to that.
I'm gonna use my ready action to attack it because it attacked us.
Either the rest of you guys don't have Thessalonian spelt correctly in your languages thing, or you don't have it in your languages thing.
Don't have it spelled correctly.
I probably have it spelled incorrectly.
Yeah. It's not your turn, Henrik. I'm sorry.
Oh, I had a ready action
He made a
on my
ready
turn.
Oh!
action, though.
Right, okay. Right, so it's gonna keep you pretty much where you are.
Yeah, I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
Scorching ray.
Do you have precise? Because there's partial cover with abysm. I think you still have that partial cover even without precise, so. Yeah.
I don't
partial
have
cover?
precise shot, but I'll take the penalty.
Okay. Or you can move, I guess.
Oh, I can't move as part of the ready action.
Mm.
But with the penalties, does that hit?
Oh, I'm sorry. Amara, take a fortitude save. I think there is a save for this. You don't take that 2 strength damage. But
Cool.
there's a strand around you. But yeah, you're not grappled, apparently, so there's that. But either is it, so. Okay, so
do I hit the thing?
you get past the caster level check, and your first ray hits. Is that with your penalty? Did you put that in there yet?
I didn't add the penalty. I don't know what it is.
Okay, these are touch attacks, so it's gonna be super easy. You're gonna auto hit on all of them, but you could roll a 1, so go ahead and roll the other 2, or a crit.
You had to say.
I did. Okay. So 1 crit, 2 hits. Youch. Youch.
Yeah, I think you deaded it.
It chose wrong.
We tried. We tried to be friendly. Why?
I didn't.
No, Amara didn't at
Yeah.
all.
I was like, bah!
But it looked so friendly. Look at that thing.
It doesn't have fast healing or anything, but it's not dead, so what do you guys do?
Oh. Does it fall from the ceiling?
Yeah, I guess so. I suppose so.
I mean, I guess I walk up to it. Maybe dismiss my invisibility. Ask if I should kill it.
These things are known to
What
be
did it
evil,
say
right?
to us, by the way? And how do you spell Thessalonian?
I think they're typically evil.
Yeah, what did it say? Was it in Thessalonian that it was speaking, or was it speaking some other language? Do I vent lag out? Is anybody here?
No,
I hear
got
you.
you.
Oh, okay.
Oh, whoops.
I still
Well,
have it
Abysm
broken,
got it
I
right.
guess.
Good job, Abysm. You graduated.
Yeah.
I thought I had it spelled like that at first, but then I was like, it must
It's
not be
case
it.
sensitive as well, so.
Oh, I see what I
Okay,
did
try
wrong.
again.
I have an I instead of an A. Or an A instead of an I mean, for that, after the double S. Okay, I actually could read that one. Okay, I fixed it. We did it.
Yay!
Hooray!
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, gone and killed a mountain roper.
So, depending on what
did.
this thing said, would also influence it as well. Like, did it say something like, "Hail Karzog," or something as it killed us?
Well, I don't know. I didn't understand
Or
anything
attempted
like
to?
that. Yeah, it said that you already attacked
Oh,
me,
but
so I'm
you've
gonna
already
keep
attacked.
attacking you.
Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, that's fair, I guess, but still, I guess I don't know anything about these, so yeah, you guys, maybe Abysm seem to know what this thing is, so like, should I just kill it? Because I can just coup de grace
Well,
it
I
right
know what
now.
it is. I kind of know what it is too. I say that this thing seems to just be a very intelligent, ambush predator.
They're foul creatures, aberrations, not meant for this world.
Okay, well then perhaps it shouldn't be in this world then. I can fix that. And I'll just go ahead and coup de grace with my bow, because that's what I have out right now. I'll just go up right next to it and just shoot it dead. I'm not targeting it. Do I still have the crit boot on? Yeah, I do. Okay, so I'll just do a coup de grace on it.
Alright. It's dead.
Not that hitting the crit button matters that much, because most of my damage is precision, but you know. And is this a good spot for us to call it a session? Because it's getting late.
Yeah, sure.
4 hours, so.
Lost in the tunnels, deep within the mountain.
Yeah.
I didn't know what the heck that thing was.
Everybody's
but
in
yeah.
tunnel.
No, I kind of like that. I thought it was kind of funny, just like Amara being like, "Bleh! Finger of death," which I didn't even know you had, but
Now we
I
do.
also like its reaction. But it attacked me first. I mean, I'm pretty sure it was going to attack us anyway, but like shit, man, we can't even claim the moral high ground now.
Oh, hold on. I gave it a choice.
Well, after.
You did. It was after it already got hit,
Right,
though.
but
It still could have.
I mean, like,
could have surrendered.
we
still.
didn't kill it right off the bat, so yeah, it had a choice.
Yeah, it could have still surrendered. What a weird creature. I swear I've seen that thing before. And like I said, I felt like it was in this game, but maybe not. Maybe it was a different game.
Next week we will bumble our way into other random things and also murder them ruthlessly.
Hmm. Maybe. I don't know. Are you?
We'll see.
I mean, this thing
Well, we
is
still have to fight
something
this
you
dragon.
want to kill, though, so don't feel bad about it.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure that this was just something we were supposed to kill.
We still have to fight a dragon. We should probably find this abominable snowman
Do you
leader.
have to, though?
I think we want to,
Oh.
My understanding is we have to.
so that we can help the giants get out of here. And I
mean, maybe
don't think I want a giant
we-
to be
I guess that was an
allied with
agreement.
Karzok.
And it was implied that the dragon was working with Karzog, so we kind of have to take it out anyway. Because I'm pretty sure if we don't, we're gonna he's just gonna be like, "Hey, yo, dragon, I got these adventurers trying to kill me here," and then the dragon will show up, you know, or something. I don't
Probably.
know. Like, I feel like it'd come back to bite us in the ass if we don't take care of this dragon. If he's actually like one of the I mean, maybe not. Maybe it's like one of those things. If we run in there and fight him, we don't have to. Maybe we can get around having to deal with him because he won't be able to respawn fast enough or something. But